Hi everybody, welcome back to Fenton High School. I hope you guys had an amazing summer. My name is Mr. Baker. I'm a science teacher here if you don't know me. And before we head outside to watch the solar eclipse, I want to tell you guys a little bit about how they work. I'm so excited to have the chance to do this today. So what we've got set up here with our bonfire is the sun. And I have a model of the Earth in the background. Our tennis ball is going to be the moon. I don't think this is all to scale, but if you want to check out the video link in the description below, you can learn more about the actual scale of our solar system. It's pretty awesome. So 2 nights ago, on Tuesday, August 8th, it was a full moon. Maybe you happen to see it. What that means is that the moon is behind the Earth, and the full light of the sun is shining up the half of the moon that we can actually see from the planet. Now, in the 13 days since then, what's happened is the moon has made 1/2 of an orbit around the Earth to come in between the sun and the Earth. And when it does that, it'll cast a shadow on the part of the planet that it's blocking. This is normally when we would see a new moon. So how come we don't have an eclipse every time we have a new moon? You have to think about the planes that all these orbits are in. If you imagine the sun and the Earth in a straight line with one another, the moon's own orbit around the Earth is tilted so that the sun, moon, and Earth do not usually line up. It's only off by about 5 degrees, but because of how far apart everything in space is, the shadow of the moon is almost always above the Earth or below it. As the Earth goes around the sun, the orbit of the moon can eventually line up just right, and that's when we get an eclipse. For a long time in human history, people didn't really understand these. You have to think about it. We didn't really know very much about astronomy, and civilizations didn't talk to each other. Eclipses aren't that rare, but most of the time they happen in a part of the world where you're not.
Eclipses were worshipped and feared, and oftentimes civilizations saw them as a sign of something terrible happening. Now, thanks to Newton and Newton's laws and equations, we can use math to accurately predict and track the motion of the objects in our solar system, making things like eclipses possible to predict very accurately. The part of the planet that sees the entire sun covered is inside what's called the umbra, and the path that shadow takes is called the path of totality. Unfortunately, Bensonville is not in this path, but we will still see the sun about 90% covered. In the next 100 years, there will be many eclipses on the planet, but only a few in the United States. Our next chance to see an eclipse won't come until 2024, or after that, 2045. Even though we no longer fear eclipses, they are still incredible events that not only fascinate us, but allow us to make scientific observations of the universe that would be otherwise impossible.
I'm so excited that we can share this day together. Miss Downen is going to talk to you a little bit about safety with the eclipse because we want to make sure we protect our eyes, and then we're going to get ready to head outside. Thanks guys, I hope you really enjoy this and have a great time.
Hi, I'm Ms. Downen. It's important that we talk about how to protect our eyes while we watch the solar eclipse. So let's talk about some eyewear that is safe and unsafe to use while you're looking at the solar eclipse. Safety goggles, 3D glasses, a welding helmet, sunglasses, 2 pairs of sunglasses, squinting, a football helmet.
Go Bison.
The certified solar safety glasses provided to you by your Bison Time teacher. When you put the safety glasses on, you won't be able to see, so don't put the safety glasses on until you're ready to look at the sun. If you wear glasses, you can put the safety glasses on over your glasses. The safety glasses need to be on at all times while you're looking at the sun. Before you take the safety glasses off, you need to look down and away from the sun.